I think I just have to throw out perfectly good candy. You don't think you have the discipline to have it in here? No, every time I go up to to the kitchen, I end up just grabbing another little fun size whatever. But I can tell in the garbage is that I got nothing but candy wrappers. And I know it's not you. No, I haven't eaten any. I'm not mature enough to handle the responsibility of having candy in the house. Hey, BOOZHOO! Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Hey, what happened to the soundtrack? Oh, sorry, hang on. There we go, thank you very much. No problem. My name is NANABOOZHOO. BOOZHOO means hello. NANABOOZHOO means me. And this over here is Natasha. BOOZHOO Gakina Mino Onakoshin. Wait, no, Mino Gigajabe. Good morning. Good. Hey, that's our thingy today, isn't it? I do believe it is. Mino Gigajabe Gakina Awia. Good morning, everybody. Lovely Natasha. Handsome Michael. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. And your host, the meek and mild, the mild-mannered NANABOOZHOO. Like Clark Kent, a mild-mannered reporter. Yeah, that's me. I'm just mild-mannered. How you doing? You don't have to worry about me. I'm not going to get all aggressive and in your face. I'm mild-mannered. Like MJ. Yeah. Hey, MJ. MJ's golden again. Gold star for MJ. BOOZHOO, MJ. We got a silver star? Let's get a silver star from Mr. Redcorn. Oh, is John here? He sure is. Way down in Louisiana, across to New Orleans, back behind the woods among the evergreens. Gonna give Johnny a silver star. La 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 da 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 da. He never really learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar like he's ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny Redcorn, go! All right, so he's got two. Or he's got silver for second. BOOZHOO John, you made it past the jibe. You made it past the jibe, past the spirits. Last night was Halloween. Yeah. Nobody got our precious little Bagheera. Yep. Better luck next year, satanic witches who go around kidnapping black cats. I forgot to make that warning yesterday. Yeah. Every year there's probably nonsense warnings, but there are rumors that the witches like to perform certain satanic ceremonies with black cats. And so they say every Halloween, make sure you keep an eye on your black cats in particular, because weirdos might abduct them. But Bagheera was safe in our house. I gave him a gun. Yeah. So he was strapped. And the witches, they didn't come to our... Well, we had one witch. Yeah, we had one cute little witch come to our door. Yeah. Just one green-faced witch all night. I mean, we had 3 kids show up. But one of them was... She looked like the witch in Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, she did. So, yeah, be careful next year. John's like, me coach for telling us after Halloween. Yeah. I don't know, man. So what is it today anyway, sweetie? Well, today is Nijo Geisha Good. It's the second day. Nijo Geisha Good. It's Dig If You Will, a picture day. Oh, yeah. Dig if you will, a picture. Dig if you will, Nijo Geisha Good. On the second day of each week, we dedicate just a portion of the show to digging a picture. What do we got today, sweetie? We got nothing. We don't have any pictures. I don't think we bothered. Oh, great. Should I just go looking for a picture? You're just gonna start digging up pictures live on air? Yeah, why not? All I gotta do is go to images. Yeah. And then I hit OK. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna browse. And let's look at a picture today that we can analyze. We could look at some art. You want to look at Sylvester Stallone art? Yeah. No, nobody cares. How about we take a look at good art. All right, I know what I want to look at. The problem is with pictures and art, people don't trust themselves. They don't think they can tell the difference between good and bad. So I want to show that people can. You just open your eyes. So here it is. Michelangelo. Mike. My theory is Michelangelo was the Archangel Michael. You think he was a real angel? Yeah. So here's just a snippet of, I don't know, this. I think this might be in the Sistine Chapel on the ceiling. You can see there's like cracks or whatever. This is how Michelangelo painted graffiti. Yeah. You know, right? It's brilliant. It's beautiful. I don't know the story behind it. I know nothing. But you don't need to. Good art, when you see it, you're struck with a little bit of awe. Like, how in the world does anybody paint that well? This is just oil on, you know, plaster or whatever. Probably marble. I think it's on marble. I don't know. But it's beautiful. It's wonderful. As opposed... Okay. Now I'm going to ruin everybody's morning. Okay. You know, some people don't really appreciate how much we make fun of Keanu Reeves' girlfriend. Yeah. But this is Keanu Reeves' girlfriend's art. Okay? That's something else, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Take all the time you need. So this lady's a millionaire, and this guy is no longer with us. The art world, culture, or whatever, would like you to believe that this is the same thing as this. And they'll tell you, well, if you don't like this, it's because you don't understand it. You don't understand art. You got to learn. You know, you got to go to college before you can tell what your own eyes can see. This is beautiful, gorgeous, inspired, probably proof of the existence of God. This is, you know, this art made me dislike the artist. I, too, got my self, nin, oto, this, and I, and can, to get myself, you know. This is the ravings of a lunatic. It's not artistic. It doesn't require any skill. It only requires brain dead sheep to go, hey, wow. Not only do you date Keanu Reeves, you're a painter. like Michelangelo. So, this is why we mock Michelangelo. Not Michelangelo, we mock Keanu Reeves' girl. Because she was on yesterday again. Yeah, and she pooped her pants. Yeah, every time she's on our show, she accidentally poops her pants. Yeah, well, now you know how I felt, Keanu Reeves' girlfriend, when I saw your art. No. So, what's going on down here? Sweetie, you want to take a phone call? Oh, sure, I'll take a call. Who could be calling us at this hour? I'm lying too. Caller, welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. NANABOOZHOO, it is I, the Count. Count one, Count. Hey, Count, sweetie, it's that old vampire from Sesame Street. Well, hi, Count, how are you? Oh, I'm doing very well indeed. I am on the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast, and I am laughing. Yeah, you sure are. What can I do for you this morning? Well, I was wondering, what is the Ojibwe word for Happy Halloween? What? Well, you should have been here yesterday. What are you talking about? It is Halloween, and tonight we will go out and celebrate. No, that was last night, dude. Last night? Yeah, last night was Halloween. I saw all these kids on the street and stuff, and it was kind of sweet, actually, after all these years. Yeah, it was nice seeing all the trick-or-treaters. Because after, the COVID lockdowns and all that, we didn't get many for a couple of years. Yeah, it was nice to see things kind of getting back to normal. But no, didn't you know yet last night was Halloween? Oh, well, where was I? I don't know, you were probably sleeping in your coffin. Oh, I must have eaten too much the night before and slept right through it. How could I have been so stupid? Don't be too hard on yourself. It's Halloween. It's not really for grown-ups. It's for the kids. Yes, but I'm a vampire. It's the one night of the year where I get to walk around without scaring so many children. Oh, really? Is that a problem for you? Oh, yes. They are so afraid of me. All because I am a creature of the night. An undead. A vampire. Yeah, people are kind of put off by vampires sometimes. I think it might be the fangs and all the killing and stuff. Yes, I know, they're racists. Racists against the vampire. Well, I guess, kind of. Anyway, you want to learn some Ojibwe? Oh, yes. What is the Ojibwe word of the day? Well, today is the first day of November. So I thought it might be fun to talk about how would you say November in Ojibwe. Now, in our language, we call it the freezing over moon. Freezing over moon. Oh, that's so interesting. But it's not even freezing. Yeah, I know. That's what's crazy. I'm loving this warm autumn we're having. It's like an Indian summer. Yeah. But Goshkadino Gizis in Ojibwe means freezing over moon. And that's what we call this time of year. Goshkadino Gizis, freezing over moon. November. Yep. So there's that. But how do you say Happy Halloween? Well, I guess happy, to tell someone to be happy, you would say Minawanagozi. What's Halloween, sweetie? Well, I don't know what Halloween means. What does Halloween mean? I don't know if we have is it like Spirit Night or Devil's Night or something? Halloween. Halloween comes from an old Turkish word meaning vampire's night to go out. No, I don't think it does. I do not know what Halloween means. Do you know what it means, sweetie? I don't know. I think it has something to do with harvest. I think it's a pagan thing. Like, I have no idea. Yeah, me either. So I don't know. You could say Minawana Gozi Halloween. Minawana Gozi Halloween. Yeah. Happy belated Halloween, Count, I guess is what you could say. Yes. Oh, that is so interesting. Well, I think I should go. The sun is rising, and I have to go to bed. That's right. You better get in that coffin before the sun burns your skin and turns you to ash. Oh, it is so terrible to be a vampire. Yeah, I know. How does one say good evening in Ojibwe? Well, you'd say Mino Onogoshin. Well, Mino Onogoshin Nanaboozhoo. And good night. Mino Dibekak. Hey, very good. Mino Dibekak. Good night, Count. Gigawabamin, Mino Count. Gigawabamin, Mino Natasha. See you later, Count. That'll count. Wow, you slept right through Halloween. Yeah, which is surprising. I would think that would be a big day for the Count. We're a vampire. Yeah. So, who else is here? Hey, Missy's here, sweetie. Well, hey there, cuz. What's going on, cuz? Mino Gigajabe. Good morning. Grab some coffee. Why don't you pull up a chair? Me and the old lady here, we're just talking about, news of the day. Turns out that Paul Pelosi's attacker. Yeah, that was cousin Missy. No, yeah. Everyone was like, "Oh, who was it? Is he was he some sort of nudist? Was he whatever?" Nope. Turns out it's just Missy clowning around again, getting herself in all kinds of trouble. Started fighting Nancy Pelosi's husband over a hammer. She was like, "Come on, I need to hammer something." He's like, "No, give me back my hammer. You can't have it." Oh, yeah? And here we are. And this has been your headline news. News organizations always have cool, like, action music. Yeah, they don't have our little acoustic guitar music. Yeah. What's our guitar music like? Oh, hello. Hello, children. Gather round the fire. La, 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 la. But it wouldn't work for evening news program. Evening news program needs like electric guitar and da 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 da. Da, 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 da. No, that's when the Queen comes out. Bum ba bum 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 ba ba dum ba ba bum ba 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 bum. MJ says we're all coming down from our sugar high from last night. Yeah, I think I got a sugar hangover. I just feel kind of gross. You know, sugar makes you feel happy for like 2 minutes, and then brings you down. That's how the man gets you. He gets you addicted to it. You know, it's like cocaine. What do you know about cocaine? Nothing. I know David Bowie was addicted to it. Yeah, it's Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks. Apparently, it helps you write songs. But don't do drugs, kids. Just say no. Or just do it. It was a very confusing time for listening to celebrities in the 80s. Yeah, no kidding. You had Nancy Reagan saying, just say no. And then you had, what's his face? Dennis Rodman? No, not Dennis Rodman. Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan. Just do it. Just do it. Got Dennis Rodman telling people just get tattoos and piercings in their face. I wonder if he regrets that now. I don't know. Dentists love Halloween. Yeah, that's, do you suppose big dentistry is behind the conspiracy? That's my conspiracy. That's my latest conspiracy theory. What's that? Dentistry, big dentist, got in bed with the Halloween people. I guess Satan. Yeah. And came up and are pushing Halloween so they can give the kids cavities. And then they get more business. They probably have partners with childhood diabetes. Oh, for sure. Big diabetes. They love it. They get to sell their insulin and stuff. I wonder how rich did vaccine, the needle manufacturers become in the last couple of years. Yeah, no kidding. After everyone was getting their boosters and stuff. Yeah, they probably made a lot of money. I wish I had invested in ridiculous, pointless surgical masks and, mystery vaccination needles. Yeah. Could have made $1 million. But instead, no. I had to invest in Blockbuster Video. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. What was I thinking? Oh, this is going to be huge. I've never invested in anything, at least knowingly. I never had enough money to gamble by playing the stock market. I don't even know what the stock market is. I think the stock market has something to do with Sunday races. You think it has something to do with stock car racing? Yeah, maybe. You want to take a call? Oh, we have another call? Yep, on line 2. All right. On line 2, you say. Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air.
Oh, hello, love. It's me. It's the Queen Mum, it is.
Oh, hey, Queen of England. Sweetie, it's that old Queen.
Well, hi, Queen. How are you? Oh, I'm all right, then. I'm a bit dead, but I'm calling from heaven. I was watching your program. I want to learn the Ojibwe word of the day.
Oh, I can teach you a Ojibwe word, Queen. Let's see, what do we got? Would you like to learn how to say November?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
November in Ojibwe is called the freezing over moon. So we say, Gush Kadino Jesus.
Oh, gosh, Kadino Jesus. That's freezing over moon, isn't it?
Yep, freezing over moon.
Oh, that's lovely, son.
Oh, thank you. And today is Tuesday, so we call it Nijo Geisha Good.
And now Nijo Geisha Good, the second day.
Yep, Nijo Geisha Good. It's a Tuesday. Second, Nijo means second.
Nijo Geisha Good. Oh, well, how are things down on the planet Earth?
Well, number one, we're not living on a planet. We're living on a plane.
Oh, you think I don't know that? I'm calling from bloody heaven, I am.
Oh, sorry.
But how are things down there?
Oh, they're pretty good. Let's see. I think your son's, he became king. King Charles, we're calling him.
King Charles? I've never... Well, no, who's this?
You know, Prince Charles, your son?
Oh, me boy. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, so he's the king. Then your grandson, Harry, he's still married to Meghan Markle, and she's got a podcast now.
Oh, the Meghan Markle. I don't listen to her podcast.
Nobody does.
What does she talk about?
I don't know. I think it's called Archetypes or something. And she interviews people, but who cares?
She's a bit much.
Yeah, she is. She's a bit much.
I'm not amused with her carrying ons.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't think you were.
All right, then. What's another Ojibwe phrase of the day, love?
Well, we also said Mino Giga Jabe. This is a good one. Mino Giga Jabe means good morning.
Mino Giga Jabe, good morning.
Yeah. And then Gakina Awiya is everybody.
Gokina Awiya. Mino Giga Jabe, Gokina Awiya, isn't it?
Yep. Mino Gigajabe Gakina Awiya. Good morning, everybody. Have you seen much of David Bowie while you've been in heaven?
Oh, he's a lovely lad. He comes by once in a while, but no, I haven't seen him in a bit. I imagine he'll come by for tea.
Oh, you guys still do tea up there?
Oh, of course, I'm English. I've got to have my spot of tea in heaven, and don't I?
Yeah, I guess you do. Well, I better let you go, Queen. I'm glad you're doing so well. We sure miss you down here in Earth. Or on Earth, or whatever.
Well, you know, I couldn't live forever, could I? I had to die eventually.
I suppose. I always thought you were a vampire. And that you wouldn't die.
Oh, that's right, rubbish. Oh, what are you, a conspiracy theorist?
Yeah, a bit.
Oh, that's lovely. You know, I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist myself.
Is that right?
You know, the Earth is flat.
Yeah, I know.
And space is fake.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if you know so much, why don't you just start your own podcast then?
I did.
Oh, okay. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe?
We don't say goodbye, Queen. We say, I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minoa.
Oh, Gigawaba Min, Minoa, love.
Yeah, Gigawabamin, Minoa, Queen. Oh, the Queen.
Yeah, she's so great.
Yes, she is. Long live the Queen, even in the spirit world. Because wasn't she like mother to us all?
She was like everybody's grandma.
Yeah. Or maybe not, but whatever. Honor your ancestors, kids. Anyway, I thought we were going to talk about men and women and boys and girls.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Here we go. Today's Ojibwe language lesson and cultural teachings from your elder. Listen up, you young kids. Get off your phones.
What if they're watching our show on the phone?
Oh, right. No, don't put your phones down if you're watching this on a phone. But otherwise, today I would like to discuss boys and girls, men and women. Gwiwizants. Today I would like to discuss the thing that schools are no longer able to teach about. I would like to touch on a subject that is now more controversial than whether or not we landed on the moon. Today I will discuss gender. You see, kids, in the Anishinaabe way, and in every way throughout history until about, I don't know, a year ago, everyone and everything was defined in polar opposites. Not polar, whatever. A binary system of male and female. There were boys, Gwiwizents. A boy is a Gwiwizents. A girl is Ikwezents. And there's only two. There's not some halvesy in-between thing. This is something you're born as. Now, some people want to make you feel like you're going to lose your YouTube channel if you say something like this. There's a lot of fear-mongering on the internet saying, don't say that. Because Big Brother doesn't want people saying this. They're going to censor you or something. It's not controversial. Unless you're all confused now because of brainwashing. When a boy grows up, he becomes a man. He becomes an Inini. Gwiwizents becomes an Inini. And Ikwezents becomes an Ikwe. A woman. You know, she steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me.
She cries like a child, but she's always a woman to me.
I love Billy Joel.
I do too.
Do you think Billy Joel is a woman?
You think Billy Joel's trans?
I've wondered. He's really talented. Wee Zentz is a boy. Now you may ask yourself, well, how do you define a boy? If I got to tell you, somebody is confusing you. Obviously, they're boys. They got wieners. Girls don't. Girls have boobs. Not girls don't. Women have boobs. A girl is not a boy. When a girl grows up, she can make babies. That's when she is a woman. When a boy grows up, he can, what can men do?
They can make babies with a woman.
They can make a baby. They can shoot little baby juice out their hoses. And this is what makes them a man. A man can hunt. So can a woman. So what's your definition? What's the difference between a man and a woman?
A man takes charge.
A man takes charge.
No. Yeah, women can make babies and men can't.
Yeah, men can't make babies. I mean, we can supply some necessary ingredient, but a man can't get pregnant. A man can't turn into a woman. That's not a thing. Your spirit doesn't have a gender. How about that? You know? There's a very confusing thing when it comes to transgenderism. Because in a way, it's mostly the godless people who are into it.
Yeah.
You know, it's mostly people who don't really believe in God, who believe that, I was born, I'm just a woman in a man's body. But, so I'm going to dress up like RuPaul or something. I'm going to dress up like this ghoulish mockery of what a woman looks like, and wigs and high heels and mini skirts and glitter. But the premise is weird because they're like religious, they're spiritual. If you think your true self isn't your body, then you believe that your true self is a soul, which is kind of what I believe. But I don't think that soul is a male trapped in a female's body and vice versa. I've never seen any evidence for that notion. That's just a made-up idea. Oh, I'm trapped in a man's body. What? No, you're not. No, dude. If you're in a man's body, you're a man. All right? You don't even have to, in my logic, whatever, my thinking, you don't have to prove, I don't even care about like traditional, you're not really a man until you go through your rites of passage. Go have a ceremony. Go on a fast. No, I'll identify every man as a man if you're a man in a man's body. That's all it takes. You don't have to tell me your preferred pronoun. Me and nature has already determined that. If you're a dude, it's he, him. If you're a lady, it's she, her. It's over. I'm ending it, sweetie.
Did you just end the whole pronoun debate?
Yep. On this show this morning, finally, for the last time, I'm going to have to put my foot down. We're done with that. No more. I'm canceling preferred pronouns. I'm sorry, everybody, but that was never... You never really had the option of requesting something like grammar. I don't get to choose my nouns, or my pronouns. That doesn't matter. Nobody does. So there you go. Come and get me, YouTube. Because, you know what this makes me think of?
The song we wanted to play?
Yeah, somehow I wanted to tie this into a long black veil. Okay. Oh, these kids don't care about old Irish songs. Yeah, they do. I don't know. Hey, Nancy Schmancy's here, sweetie. No way! Bonjour, Nancy Schmancy. We're so happy to see you. Mino Giga Jabe. Good morning. Pull up a chair. I'm trying to get my my YouTube channel censored for hate speech. I say, watch what you say. They'll be calling you a radical, a liberal, a fanatical criminal. You better not talk about transgenderism or basic biology, or you'll get in trouble with the thought police. The thought police. That's what it is, isn't it? I know, the thought police became real. Yeah, I can't just say real stuff anymore. All right. Because this, the people get really touchy about stuff. Like, who cares what I think? Who cares? It's like, oh, I'm so offended. Fozzie Bear said something. I'm kind of hoping I can get away with just being as honest as I feel. I mean, does Kermit the Frog get hate from the internet? Well, Kermit the Frog is kind of on the woke bandwagon. Yeah, look who I'm talking about. Mr. Rainbow Connection. Someday we'll find it. The Rainbow Connection. The Equazants. Giwizants. Equazants. And frogs. Omakaki. All of us under a spell. Yeah, what is that? I don't know. It's creepy. All of us are under a spell, Kermit. Someday we'll find the Rainbow Connection. Why? Why is it so important that Sesame Street connects with transgendered story hour people? I mean, wear what you want. That's great. Caitlyn Jenner, you are brave. How about that? I wouldn't say beautiful. I didn't think Caitlyn was very attractive when Caitlyn went by Bruce. You didn't think Bruce Jenner was handsome? No. I liked his short shorts. Oh, yeah, he was in good shape. But he had, that bowl haircut. His little silk short shorts, that USA tank top. Nah. How come nobody was talking about how brave Bruce Jenner was wearing those short shorts? We should have pulled up a picture of Bruce Jenner in the Olympics. Yeah. Remember Bruce Jenner in the Olympics? He was wearing essentially women's underwear. I mean, those things were left very little to the imagination. And now look at him. I know. But an innie is a man. Like Bruce Jenner. And Caitlyn Jenner. You're going to get in trouble. Ikwe is a woman. Like, who's a good example of a woman? I am woman, hear me roar. What about me? I mean, like, somebody that these people would know. We have any pictures of women? Well, the Queen's a woman. This is a woman, kids. I don't know if that's really a woman. Why can I never remember the name of that guy? It's not Aldous Huxley. It's not Anton LaVey. Who's the satanic guy who's on the Beatles album? Martin LaVey? Anyway, there's a famous head of the Satanic Church guy who's on the cover of the Beatles album, Lonely Hearts Club Band or whatever. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. He looks just like Queen of England. But I have some sort of satanic spell on me. Satan doesn't allow me to remember his name whenever I want to talk about it. Not Lucifer. That's, this guy was a human being who was in charge of the secret society church. And his name, I always know it when I don't want to talk about it. And when I'm on the show, I can never access it. I want to say his name is like Aldous Huxley, but it's not that. Because that's somebody else. No, this is a real guy. He's dead now, but he looks like this. Not Lucifer. I mean, Lucifer is probably real, but not a demon, a priest of the Satanic Church. I'm going to think of it. I'm going to get him on the show tomorrow. Okay. Because that's what this show needs. More Satanism. Speaking of Halloween. MJ says, Wally, all we need to do is draw a pentagram and chant your name a few times. Then you appear. Yeah, did somebody say Wally Bear 3 times in the mirror? Yeah. Hey, Wally Bear, what's going on? Hi, Wally Bear. Crowley, thank you so much. Alistair Crowley. There's a conspiracy theory out there that Queen Elizabeth was Alistair Crowley in drag. Really? Yeah. And they look a lot alike. If it's not actually Alistair Crowley, this might be they might be part of the same family. Maybe they're both vampires. They're probably both vampires. And she looks a bit like Count Von Count. She does kind of look like a Muppet. Maybe they're all part of the same bloodline. It could be. All right. So, Gwiwi Zent Sag. If you go to the bug school, they have like the boys and girls bathrooms there, but they don't have the English translations. There's got Gwiwi Zent Sag on one side and Ikwe Zent Sag on the other side. And so if you don't speak Ojibwe and you're from out of town, watching a basketball game at Buganagishig, you learn Ojibwe right away. You learn it pretty fast. Inani in some dialects is like Winini with a W. I know I've seen people say medicine man. They go Mushkiki Winini with a W. Mushkiki Winini. I'm not sure what the rule is there. Does it have something to do with if it follows a vowel or a verb? It might. It's like Naboozhoo. Sometimes people have called Nanaboozhoo me Naboozhoo. That's like when in grandmother stories, people don't care about this. But if you say Niwi Naboozhoo, you'd be saying my Nanaboozhoo, my whatever. But anyway, so there you go. And these have been your Ojibwe politically incorrect words of the day. These have been your transphobic words of the day. Wally Bear says, it only works when you say my name backwards three times. My real name. Oh, if you say Wally Bear's real name backwards 3 times in the mirror, he appears. Yeah, Missy, Alistair Crowley. I can never remember that guy's name. Mr. Crowley, what's been on in your head? Ozzy Osbourne even has a song about him, yep. Mr. Crowley. There's some beautiful guitar on that, too. Randy Rhoads' guitar solo. Oh, yeah, I know my satanic music. Oh, the greatest music has been associated with Satan. It's not my fault. Miss. I was watching. I found a video of the Bowie concert we were at in 1997.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just taken from someone's phone. So but good video. It wasn't from a phone; it was from a real camera. But I remembered some stuff about that Bowie. In 1997, we went and saw David Bowie down in the Orpheum or whatever theater in Minneapolis or St. Paul or the cities. I don't know where we were. And I remembered, number one, David Bowie, who we love, but there was no opening act, which is fine with me. I never really care about opening acts. But he was a full hour late. Comes out, no apologies. 1 hour late. And instantly breaks into that song that mentions Crowley's uniform.
Oh, yeah, the quicksand.
Yeah. I'm sinking in the quicksand of my thoughts. He opens the show with just a deep track, non-hit song that has references to Aleister Crowley and Satanism and quicksand and all this stuff. And I was enjoying it because I actually knew the song because I'm a crazed fan. But then I remember you watch the show, and it was one of those shows where the band is like too cool for their audience.
Yeah.
We're all down there in the pit having paid too much for a show that started an hour late. Bowie comes out in a wrinkled shirt and sandals with an acoustic guitar. It was a pretty brilliant rock show as far as their lighting, and the sound quality was deafening and good, but it was like a religious ritual in a way.
Yeah.
But now that I'm old and I look back, I'm like, okay, Bowie, how about a little humility and a little gratitude for us? Because you could tell they acted like they were these cool people from England or New York or something who were graciously just kind of swinging by the Midwest. They're not really doing their not trying as hard as they would if they were at in California or something. Do the bare minimum, kind of run through everything, kind of, too cool for school, And I'm like, okay, but I know we acted like you were cooler than us, your fans, but now I'm like, okay, dude. I don't know. Are you not a Bowie fan anymore? No, I still am. This is why I don't go to concerts anymore. I don't want to sit and worship somebody who's doing something we could do too, by the way. Hey, by the way, Bowie, playing the guitar isn't that hard. Let's take it down a notch. You're not achieving some impossible feat that not any teenager with his thumb up his butt hasn't also figured out. I don't know. But, so, to make this point, I'd like to share a song that we recorded, that Michael Lyons wrote with a guitar. It has nothing to do with Aleister Crowley. This song, what song is this? Are we doing, is it called No Time? I think it's called No Time. Yes. This song is called No Time. And I got no time for, Halloween anymore. I don't know. Up next, you want to get up here? Sure. Up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. And this is rockstar cartoonist Natasha and me singing No Time. Miigwech bizinda egg. Thank you for listening. Now what? go. I got no time, and I don't know why. I got no tribe, and you don't know why. I got no why, but I don't feel right. I don't feel right, no, I don't feel the same way today. Today, I don't feel the same way today. Do you really like North Dakota? Wouldn't you rather live now in Minnesota? The days are short and the nights are colder, but she doesn't know because I never told her. I got no time, I don't know why. I got no tribe, you don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't feel right. I don't feel right, no, I don't feel the same way today. Today, I don't feel the same way today. Oh, go ahead. And I put you on a pedestal until you were no longer credible, and I put you up so you could let me down. Maybe it's time to leave this town. I got no time, I don't know why. I got no tribe, you don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't feel right. I don't feel right, no, I don't feel the same way today. Today, I don't feel the same way today. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, I just had to run to the bathroom real quick, so I teleported myself back.
I didn't know you could teleport yourself.
Yeah, apparently so. Got my teleporter right here. BOOZHOO! Gakina! Hello, everybody. Natasha Nindish and the cause. In case there's anybody who doesn't know who I am here, but I think everybody knows.
Everybody knows you.
Everybody knows. So, what do we got going on today?
Do you want to go outside and say a prayer for us?
Want me to pray for your souls?
Yeah, could you?
I suppose I could. I could at least go say hi to get you Monato. Let's see. What are we doing here? All right. Can you teleport me someplace? I don't know, peaceful?
Yeah, I could probably do that. Hang on. That would be 1 to teleport.
Yeah. And let me just organize myself here. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. So here we are, drifting in an open sea. It's pretty out here. So I guess I'll just put out my tobacco. The same, huh? BOOZHOO GITCHIMANADOO. Hello, Great Spirit. Please accept my tobacco. Taka Otapana Niwi Asema. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech Gaiji Gakinakeku. Gaiji Chikean Noongum. Thank you for my life. Miigwech Gaiji Bamadazian. And Dash. Thank you for healing my heart. Miigwech Gage Niwi Ninde. I butchered that. Miigwech Gage Ninde. Thank you for healing my heart. Thanks for listening. Miigwech Gabisandawieg. Balbenge. Amen. I've been trying to remember not to. I used to say thank you for healing my grief. But then it occurred to me, it's like, well, did he heal my grief or did he heal my heart? Because you don't want your grief to get. Thank you for healing my anger or healing my sadness. You don't heal your disease, you heal your body. But sometimes I like to remember to thank him for getting me through. And I know I'm not alone here. You guys all probably have your own. But you ever look back and just remember like the saddest times of your life when somebody died or something? And remember that you prayed to the Creator. Say, please help me. We do coition. Help me. Well, eventually you get through it somehow. You know, you felt like you were going to die, but you don't. You roll up in a ball on the floor in the fetal position, you cry, you pray, and eventually you get up and you dust yourself off. You start walking again. And before you know it, it's been a couple of years. And it's okay. I think it's important sometimes. Here's a little moment of Auntie Natasha wisdom. If you're young, I'm talking to you. If you're old, just ignore me. I don't know what I'm saying. But don't forget to remember that you've made it through some stuff already. If you find yourself getting depressed or whatever, and you're looking back, you're like, oh, life's been so hard. It's like, yep, it has. Life can be brutal. Life will knock you down to your knees and keep you there if you let it. To quote Sylvester Stallone. But it's true. You've already gone through some pretty sad times. And if it didn't kill you, it made you stronger. No, but it's kind of true. If you found yourself being sad and somehow finding your way out of the abyss, you got through it. Grandma died, and you were so sad. But eventually, you got on with your life, and now you're okay. You should put out some tobacco and thank the Creator for getting you here. And put a little, pat yourself on the back if no one else is gonna. I think some of us deserve a gold star for showing up, but for showing up and surviving, Some people can't. Some people crash and burn and never get over it. If you've gotten over anything, give yourself a gold star today. But remember and thank the Creator for getting you this far. Because then you'll remember that, and guess what? bad stuff's going to happen again. There's no way through this life without tragedy and tears. But if you're no Gichida, if you're a warrior, if you're the Gichidakwe, if you're a warrior woman, you know, you learn that, wow, I got a superpower. I'm like an emotional Wolverine. You know, I get scarred up and, you know, damaged, but I heal. So miigwech, gake, healing, gake, ninde, my heart. And it's not your literal heart. I mean, your heart could be filled with cholesterol or whatever. But, you know, healing your emotions. Healing your soul, your jibe. How about that? MJ says, wow, Nadasha's making the kids cry. There's no hope. No hope. Give up hope. But, no, don't give up hope. But just don't, unless you're hoping to get through life without any problems, that you can give up hope. But you can keep hope alive that you can recover from everything. Everything. People do. From the worst depression and grief and loss. You know, sometimes the wind's going to blow a certain direction and you might get hit square in the face with something really bad. Sorry. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Lonesome Losers. Have you heard about the Lonesome Losers? Beaten by the Queen of Hearts every time. Well, the thing is, all of us losers who kept going, you kind of become a winner in the end. If you don't get whatever doesn't kill you, well, it's such a stupid saying, but it's kind of true, you guys. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But some of that stuff's going to kill you, so be careful. I don't know. Gotta keep hope alive. In this Gushkadino Jesus. It's November. Oh, it's freezing over. Well, not hardly. I'd like to thank Greta Thunberg for curing global warming. Oh, wait, she didn't cure it. She just warned us of it. Yes, I hear you, Greta. I'm very afraid. Global warming is upon us, you guys. It makes it just a beautiful day. La, 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 do, do, do. Gonna say Gigawaba Min Minawa to the ice caps, to the polar ice caps. Because, you know, there's a pole up there. It's the North Pole. Yeah, didn't you hear? There's a pole on top of a ball and a pole at the bottom of a ball. We're like a spinning top, kind of. Or like a basketball on a basketball player's finger spinning around. Maybe. Take me to the North Pole. Oh, can we see a picture of the North Pole? Actually, it probably is a North Pole. There's just no South Pole. What am I talking about? Well, I suppose I should go back. Got a busy day planned. Gonna wash the floors. And by wash, I mean vacuum. And, throw out the candy. It's so hard to throw out perfectly good candy. It's like the alcoholic having to pour booze down the drain. And you go, I already paid for that. I might as well drink it. No. This candy was never for you, Nanaboozhoo. This was for the children. We were poisoning last night at our doorstep. Where'd all the birds go? There's no birds here today. No squirrels, no birds. I'm all by myself. I better go back. Boop, boop, boop.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie. What's going on?
Oh, not much. You want me to pick you up?
Could you pick me up with the teleporter?
You got it. Hang on, I've got to scan for your coordinates.
All right.
And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. You got a cute way of talking.
You've got the better of me.
Just snap my fingers and I'm walking. Hanging on, do-do-do-do-do-dee. You put a spell on me.
That's the way it's got to be.
You make me feel like dancing. I want to dance the night. You want to dance the night away?
It's only like 9 o'clock in the morning.
You want to dance the morning away?
We could definitely dance the morning away.
Do you want to, should we end the show with Long Black Veil?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's really good coffee, sweetie. All right, kids, here's a song. It's an old Irish ditty about, what is it about? What is Long Black Veil about?
It's about a cheating woman
A cheating woman?
and a dead guy.
Yeah, okay. Once upon a time, back in the days of the grandfathers, they wrote a song about this dude. Actually, about the lady. There was a woman who cheated on her husband with her husband's best friend. And this song is about this dude gets caught. No. It was like 10 years ago on a cold, dark night. Someone was killed beneath a town hall light. And there were a few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran, he looked a lot like me. Yeah, so the song is from the point of view of the guy who was dead. Anyway, so he gets accused of murder, and he goes to court, and the judge is like, "Where were you that night? If you have an alibi, you better tell me. You won't have to die, because these people are saying you killed somebody." And he goes, he couldn't say anything because at that very time he was in the arms of his best friend's wife. He didn't want to say that, well, I was sleeping with my best friend's wife. Honey, can you tell these guys what we were up to? Because he didn't want his friend to know. So he went to the gallows, or he got killed. He was the death penalty for murder. And he didn't do it, but he was keeping this secret. And so every year, this woman, she puts a long black veil on so nobody knows who she is. And she goes up to his grave and cries because she feels so guilty. She walks these hills in a long black veil, yeah. So we're going to send you out with this song we recorded with old Benjamin back there singing bass. This is Long Black Veil. Thank you for listening. Me, Gwetch, Gubbis, and Dowie Egg. Where is it? Here it is.
Now what? Oh, that's not it.
I got it. Is this it? Yeah, here we go.
bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum.
10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed beneath the town hall light. There were few at the scene. They all agreed that the slayer who ran, he looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave and the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
And you have been watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This over here is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech.
That over there is Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist. And I will see you again. Giga waba min minawa hoa. Sweetie pie,
1 to teleport.
make it so, number one.